welcome all you high school basketball fans to MetroEast Sports broadcast coverage of the Friday night high school game of the week here in the mighty Mount Hood Conference, and we're glad you joined us tonight. Have a great one on tap for you. We're coming to you from Reynolds High School, the home of the Reynolds Raiders, the run and gun Reynolds Raiders, and looking for a great matchup tonight as they'll be facing off against the #2 ranked team in the state, the Clackamas Cavaliers, who have a high-powered octane offense and defense, full court pressure, and it looks like it's going to be a great matchup tonight. Joining me on the call is, of course, two-time state championship coach from the St. Mary's High School Blues and former coach of the Westview High School Ladies Program, none other than the coach, Lindsey Struthers. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right.
Great to be here on another Friday night for a nice game.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's almost our last game of the season. It's been a great season so far. We had some great matchups, and we're looking forward to another one here in the Mount Hood Conference. And let's go ahead and break down this game tonight with the matchup with starting with Clackamas High School.
Well, you know, Clackamas has that up-tempo, shoot it quick, get a three or go inside, and they love to pressure the ball. So that's going to be their main deal. Pressure the ball, run the floor, hit threes, take advantage of the mistakes that the Reynolds ladies might make, and hopefully not too many.
Right. And we know for Reynolds, they're going to be a little bit outgunned and outmatched here tonight, but we expect them to come out being at home and playing a tough game. Offensively, Reynolds wants to take care of the ball. They don't want to get into an up and down game with Clackamas. They don't have quite the athletes and the depth on the bench, but we hope that they'll be able to hang with them, take care of the ball, get good shots, and eliminate the turnovers and really win the battle of the boards.
Yeah, that's their mission, battle of the boards and protecting the ball.
Yes, and so so keys to the game for Clackamas tonight.
Once again, the keys to Clackamas' game will be that pressure defense that they put on you, capitalize on your mistakes, own the boards, push the ball, get good, quick shots. They can always go inside of Peyton and play fast basketball.
Well, we know for Reynolds, they're going to have to depend on Mackenzie Pettingill. That's their really best player and their best hope for a shot at, being in this game tonight. She has to have a good game and put the team on her shoulders, and the rest of her teammates have to show up and not turn the ball over. Take good care and hold Oregon City to hopefully one shot if they can, because Oregon City wants to get the ball up and down the court and run. So we expect a good matchup here tonight with the ladies, and we're going to take a break and be back with your starting lineups and your impact players of the game.
And in the post, the senior 6'2", number 33, Peyton Carroll. The Cavaliers are coached by Todd Lane.
And now we're going to have our starting lineups, our impact player of the game. For Clackamas Cavaliers, we have Kalani Hayes, number 15. She's a freshman, averaging 9.4 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And she's a great defender. She can defend all 5 spots, and she can play all spots on offense too. So we look for her to have a real impact on this game for the Clackamas Lady Cavaliers. Now for Reynolds, impact player, Mackenzie Pettingill, number 10, senior guard. She's their team leader, and she's a great shooter. She has real good ball handling skills, and she definitely is trying to make her case to play at the next level, Coach. So we hope they have a good game out of her, because Reynolds really is going to need her to show up tonight if they're going to have a chance of winning this game.
Yes, they are. They're going to need her firepower.
They definitely are. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back here with the start of this great Mount Hood Conference game.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills.
Check.
Driver's license.
Check.
And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
And we're back. And we're back. I'm going to take a minute right here for our national anthem.
going to be a great Friday night game here.
Well, the fans are coming in, and they're obviously going to be excited, and we're going to look forward to a great matchup here between two teams. Starting lineups going almost in the opposite direction. And right now we have the starting lineups for the Clackamas Cavaliers. We have Maddie Oakton, number 5, Kalani Hayes, number 15, Bree
Pia Canome.
Yeah, thanks for your help, Coach. Pia Canome, number 23, and we have Ellie Bankofer, and we also have Peyton Carroll, number 33, rounding out the starting lineup for Clackamas. For Reynolds, we have Mendoza, Luna, Bellador, Pettingale, and Alondra Maldonado. And the tip is off. Oregon City with the first possession, working the ball around the perimeter, getting into their offense. A nice pass from inside out. They missed a 10-foot short jumper. And there's a drive down the lane. It's no good, but a rebound underneath. Oregon City hitting the boards pretty hard there, Coach.
Yes, and that's what they're going to have to do this whole night, because they have to get themselves ready for the playoffs. That's their mission. These last 2 games are games that they should win, but because of the nature of our league here, they have to play as though they were playing against South Medford.
Exactly. And that was my correction. We got Clackamas tonight. And the rebound is off. And here comes that controlled offense we talked about for the Reynolds Raiders.
You know, Jalen played with us in club when he was in high school and junior high school, and he understands the disciplined offense and when you can run and when you can't. So he's got his girls in this situation now where they know they have to make good passes, protect the ball, run time off the clock so that Clackamas can't get into their groove and run them out of the gym.
That's right, Coach. Out of bounds play, almost a turnover, and it is a turnover. Oregon City off, Clackamas off and running.
They had their power forward, Ellie Bankofer, handling the ball there. She's usually the 6th man.
She's going to get some starting lineup action here tonight.
Yeah, Allison is.
And Clackamas works it inside there, Coach.
Yeah.
Nice post play early on.
Kalani got a little happy.
We're going to have it out of bounds underneath on that. Nice looking form jump shot from the corner, no good.
Ooh.
Almost an over the back foul, but they let that go. It looks like they're going to let him play a little bit tonight, Coach.
Yeah, Maldonado getting up there for the block.
Well, she's a defensive specialist, and we expect that on Maldonado. Long range jumper, no good.
Nice
Another
rebound.
offensive board by Clackamas.
That's Bree.
And she turns the ball over, and that's going to go over to the Raiders.
Bree leads the team in offensive rebounds at 3 at 5'2".
Wow, she has a good nose for the ball. She definitely knows. Good instinctual player there. And there's a trap, and it looks like
Broken.
Reynolds breaks it with ease.
And that's what Pettingale is going to have to do for them this whole game.
Let's see if Reynolds can settle down and get into their offense and get on the board here. 6 minutes to go. Clackamas 2, Reynolds, Love.
Nice.
And down the lane with a nice looking finish. Mackenzie Pettingale showing us why she is their impact player. It's a nice free throw line jumper. No good from the elbow. And right now the tempo is perfect for the Raiders as they're off and running.
Yeah, they're coming out strong, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was still a real close game at the end of one.
Well, right now
Reynolds has to be happy with the tempo, as I mentioned, and they actually got an opportunity there to fast break themselves, and so the ball's going to go over right now to Clackamas.
You know, they will take those fast breaks if they're given.
Yeah. Yes, they definitely just want to run under control.
Exactly.
Reynolds back in their 2-3 zone D. Long-range jump shot, unable to find its way to the rim.
And there's Maldonado again, slapping the ball out of bounds, keeping Kiani out of scoring position.
Another quick jump shot off the out-of-bounds play, no good.
Through the legs of Kalani.
Yeah, she probably wished she had that one back. They run their out-of-bounds play. Good D by the Raiders to shut that down.
Excellent D. Even with that good ball movement.
Nice entry pass down low.
Peyton can't hit it.
And another offensive rebound by Clackamas. They are beast on the board so far in this first quarter. Long-range jumper. And that one's off. But the rebound, as we said, Lindsay, they are hitting the boards relentlessly right now.
That's what Coach said they have to do, and that's what they're going to have to do to compete at state. Coach Jalen wants a little call on that because they actually slapped the ball out of bounds, and the refs missed it.
Well, he gets animated over there on the sideline because he really wants his girls to take on his personality and understand the importance of each possession.
Exactly.
They really have an opportunity tonight to really get a big win here on their home court.
And they got Kalani up on the board. She's really quick and really athletic. She's one of their best volleyball players, too.
Down the lane with the drive, we're going to get an offensive charge.
Mack.
Nice defensive position there. The Cavs playing great defense.
Mack was a little out of control. She might have wanted to stop and pull up for a little bank shot. Good ball movement.
Both these teams trying to fill each other out here in the first quarter. But a 2-2 game here with 3:53 to go in the first quarter. And Reynolds has to be happy right where they are right now.
Oh.
And it looks like that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, Peyton bounced past that one right to the bench.
And Reynolds, that defense is kind of bothering the offensive prowess here of the Clackamas Cavs.
I'd like to see Peyton just take that ball and score.
She wants to be more aggressive. There's a turnover and nice dish inside.
Yeah.
Clackamas with the layup as they turn over the Reynolds Raiders on that press. And they are not going to call off the dogs.
Taylor Morris is fast. She comes off the bench. She's one of their shooters. Nice
and there's a long-range three.
Annie Luna.
Luna has that capability. Beautiful jump shot there from the corner.
Shouldn't be a dribble there. Peyton should just shoot that.
Trying to answer on the other side for Oregon City. For Clackamas, that's no good. But they get the offensive board, and that's the second offensive board.
They own the offensive boards.
And that's not going to really bode well here if Reynolds can't keep these girls off the boards.
Reynolds has to be one and done. Oh, Peyton.
Peyton goes inside. She misses point blanks, but gets her own rebound.
Another offensive rebound.
That has to be at least 7 to 8 offensive rebounds. And then there's a steal on that play. She quickly scores. And we're going to get a quick timeout here from Reynolds as they don't like what they see out there, and they're going to talk it over. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here with more MetroEast Sports Friday night basketball action.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. Many of the future doctors who will care for us, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country, can be your kids. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School on the campus of the Reynolds Raiders, where they find themselves down right now, 8-5 against visiting Clackamas Cavaliers here in the first quarter, Coach. You got a pretty good one.
Yeah, and they struggled on their press offense, so Coach Jalem took a quick timeout and reorganized them, and Clackamas used that timeout to change their press.
Yeah, you can see they came out, and that's how you play the chess game. Almost another turnover.
Ooh.
Dodged a bullet right there.
Sure did.
It's a nice mid-range jumper, no good.
One and done.
Off and running, but Reynolds able to get back on D. Nice recovery. See if they can take advantage on the three-point shot. In and out, and in and out again.
Heartbreak.
Reynolds looking good on D as they get back. Slow down that fast break. Nice penetration, though. Tough shot underneath, no good, and rebounded.
Taylor Morris got to the rim, did everything she could to get Peyton the ball there under the basket.
There's a long-range jump shot, and that's good. Bang, 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 Pettingill.
Mac
Showing us that she can hit that three-pointer without any hesitation. And there's another steal inside.
Nice post defense.
Reynolds has tied this thing up with that last three-pointer. We're going to have a whistle here.
Crystal Mendoza came in there, and first thing she did was create a steal.
Yeah. Instead of instant offense, that's what we call instant D.
And
right
now
there.
she did her job, came in for that little break, and now we have Emily Mullins back on the floor, 6 foot. Mac
down the lane. We're going to get a reach-in foul. McKenzie really having quite a good first quarter here.
Kalani was not moving her feet, not expecting Mac to make that kind of a move on her.
Nice looking out of bounds play, but good defense there by Clackamas to shut it down. Reach-in foul right there on the drive. McKenzie keeping the offensive pressure on Clackamas.
Unnecessary reach-in foul.
Checking in for the Cavs, number 23, Bree Clackamas.
Nah, Todd, the Clackamas coach, has lots of people on the bench, and he can rotate them in and out.
He does, and Pakenham is back in. Nice defense underneath. Clackamas playing tough, hard-nosed D, and they force a bad shot there by Reynolds. And they're gonna compound that by fouling. That's what you don't want to do.
Raider foul, number 13, Alondra Maldonado.
Yeah, Alondra got a little upset that she didn't get that foul called in her favor.
That's a normal reaction.
Yeah.
You want to pay him back when they don't call the foul for you.
So now they don't have Peyton, and they got to be a little bit more dependent on their outside shooting.
There's an outside long-range jumper, no good.
And no rebound. Offensive rebound given up, and an interior pass given up.
Yes. Jump shot inside the free throw line. Good there.
And that's Bree.
Yeah, Bree is having a nice game. Pakenham, nice pint-sized guard, and she has definitely got a lot of speed. And off to the races on the turnover. And that's it. They weren't watching the clock, and we're coming into the first quarter here at Reynolds High School, where we have a score of the Reynolds Raiders 8 and the visiting Cavaliers 10. We'll be right back here with second quarter action.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School after a great first quarter of action, Coach. Clackamas is up 10-8 over the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, you know,
a pretty good one.
It's a good one. I expected Clackamas to have this close. I expected the Raiders to come out and have a lot of firepower. Clackamas wasn't sure how to attack the Raiders. Peyton didn't take over like she could have. And now that they've gotten the feel of what's going on, we'll see if the Raiders can keep up the pace or if Clackamas can put the hammer down.
Reynolds has to feel really good where they are right now, and if they play this way, they'll stick right in this game. Interior shot, no good, right below the free throw line. Contested shot, though, but it should have fell. And Clackamas working around the perimeter. Nice inside pocket pass on the dish.
Emily Mullins swatted that, having a block party early.
She's starting it early out here on a Friday night with her own version of the block party. Good recovery there by the Reynolds ladies defense.
Yeah, that was a layup.
And there's a quick shot out of the out of bounds play. It's no good.
Another offensive rebound.
Free throw line jumper, that's good.
Taylor Mills, she's one of their better shooters.
Mills had a beautiful jump shot, uncontested inside. Here's Reynolds on the other end. They're going to get fouls on that jump shot inside.
Alondra Maldonado going to the rack hard.
Foul indicated on number 33, Peyton Carroll. Her first.
Clackamas only has a 4-point lead. It really doesn't seem like they were that they slipped into the lead that fast. But Reynolds is right where they want to be, I think, and playing well right now here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. Knock down these two free throws.
It's a nice looking stroke there.
Yeah.
And they're going to need these free throws because they sometimes have trouble finding, scoring from different players here. And we know Pettingale is going to do her job, but she's going to need help from her friends.
Peyton doing a really good job on the boards.
Clackamas off and running on the penetration, and we got a foul inside. And they're flying all over underneath Coach.
Pia Canone went in there hard.
She's not afraid to get in there amongst the trees.
No.
Got a great little game on her, great ball handling skills, and she gets to the free throw line on that nice drive.
She was all league last year, so this year is not a big deal for her.
Right. She's been there and done this. Misses that first free throw under characteristic. See if she can hit this second one. That one's up, and that's no good.
Wow.
So there's a break there for the Raiders. See can they capitalize here on this trip down. Almost a steal and a turnover, and now it is a steal and turnover.
Good hands by Velador.
Checking into the game for the Raiders, number 23, Annie Luna.
She's a senior. She's their best on-ball defender.
Luna's back in the game for the Raiders. See if she can make her mark on this game. Nice inside interior pass.
Yeah, good steal.
Great steal and defense there by Reynolds.
Emily Mullins.
And she gets fouled up high.
Wow.
No reason to foul out there.
None. Frustration foul.
Yeah, it's tough when you get that turnover. You just got to get back and play tough defense and turn it back over on the other end. Raiders trying to attack.
A little too much dribbling on
Definitely.
their offense.
She ran right into the other team's buzzsaw defense.
Nice
but they get a steal back. All the way down on the transition offense, and that's blocked.
Carroll batting that out.
Yeah, she got that out of there with her little block party down low.
Yeah, Peyton averages 8 rebounds, 11 points.
Nice drive down low, but looked like it could have been a jump ball, but yeah, it was.
It is.
It definitely was, and that's going to go over possession arrow to the Cavaliers. They drop it in low. They kick it back out for the three-point shot, no good, but the offensive board, almost a stick back there. Reynolds again dodges another bullet. Let's see if they can take advantage on this trip.
Yeah, they need a score here. They need a score. They're
right
going to the money.
Zone. Yep.
Going to the money.
There's a step back three, no good. The fight for the board. And they are getting into it tonight. McKenzie's having herself a good game. It looks like she got a little bit of an elbow there to the side of the neck.
Yeah,
she's
by
tough.
Maddie.
Checking into the Cavs, number 15, Delano Hayes.
Maddie's got 2, but I'm sure, or maybe I'm not sure. I see Todd sent another guard to the bench.
Yeah.
And it looks like Maddie's going to go with 2 fouls.
Yeah, they're going to have to give her a rest. But we know Oregon City can go fairly deep into their bench.
Yeah, and so can Clackamas.
Yeah, so can Clackamas. Especially tonight. We don't know what they're doing over at Oregon City, but we hope they're having a great game.
Oh, there's some speed right there.
And down the lane, that's no good. It's a partial block on that. Reynolds gathers the ball.
I didn't know Annie Luna was that fast. That was excellent.
And she covered some territory right there. Reynolds looking inside to their low post player.
Good bounce pass inside, 3 seconds. Little off on the timing there, but well executed.
As long as they stay aggressive down there, I think they're going to have good results, even though they've been shut down here on the last 3 or 4 trips. They're still right in this thing.
Yeah.
4:34 to go.
It's
here.
a 3-point game.
Yeah.
Clackamas being patient. Well, they were being patient.
Definitely ill-advised jumper right there. Just what Reynolds wants. Now they have a chance to either tie or get within 1 on this possession. It's a long-range jump shot. Bang! 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 The whip jumper falls for Pettingill.
Wow.
She has no conscience out there, Coach.
No, that's her job. And another steal.
Pettingill, if she sees her, she's open on the wing, and they do find her, and she loads it up. Unable to find the range, but a quick steal underneath. And Reynolds playing with inspired play right now.
Absolutely.
They tied this thing up with 3:37 to go. And they've got the crowd with them, Coach, and got the makings of an upset here.
Yeah, and it can happen on the road.
Well, that's where you find that buzzsaw on the road. Clackamas working the ball in their offense. Reynolds inspired by their play here in the second quarter.
Nice take.
It was a great drive down the
Bree?
lane.
That's
that was
Bree.
definitely Bree. Pickanome is having her way with these guards on that zone, Coach. She's penetrating without any problems.
Yeah, whenever she wants to go to the rack, she can go.
She knows that, and she gets him the foul again, and she can land some free throws
There
here.
we go. That's what I'm used to seeing from her.
She's an all-conference player, and like we said, she's been down this road, and she knows what's up. She can have a bad first quarter and have a great next 2 or 3.
Yeah.
puts her team up by 1 here. Now by 2. There's a pass down the lane. The jump pass is good. Sweet pass to Luna.
Answer.
Pettingill and Luna working the 2-man game.
Here comes Bree again.
Nice entry pass down low. And there's going to be a turnover right there. It was the right thought and the right place to go. Just off her fingertips.
I think Ellie could have been down on the baseline. That's a hard pass for a post to make in that position on the floor.
Yeah. She might have wanted to use a bounce pass. It's a little easier to handle, too. Lining up for a long-range 3. That's no good. Offensive fight for the board.
We're running. No.
Clackamas.
Whoa, Peyton.
In and out on the 3 and looked good. Almost a steal there, and the ball is... and you hear the reaction to the crowd right there. They thought that ball was going to go over to the Raiders. But it's going to stay right here with the Cavaliers.
Checking into the Cavs will be number 3, Taylor Morris.
And we have substitutions for the Cavs coming in right now, and that was number 3, Taylor Morris, into the game.
She's the shooter.
Defense is going to have to watch out and make sure they spot up on her and don't let her get loose. We have another substitute. Maldonado's back in the game for the Raiders. She got a little bit of a breather and see if she can come back and put her handprint on this game.
It's important free throws for Ellie here because she hit the front end of the 1-and-1.
She hits that next one, and that helps.
Yeah.
Clackamas still in their trap. And they get a deflection, and it looks like it could have been a turnover. They're scrumming. Oh.
10-second call.
Tough call there. Those girls really are putting it out on the line tonight, Coach. They're all over the floor.
Yeah.
They know the importance of this game, though. Reynolds could really use a win tonight. And Clackamas, they know they want to keep pace and make sure they're playing well going into the state playoffs.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do with this game. This should be a game to get them ready for the playoffs, and they're not playing like that right now.
Because they definitely should be up much more on this Reynolds team. But Reynolds is playing inspired basketball tonight.
But even if they're not up, they should have more points on the board.
Exactly. Well, there's a long-range 3 that's no good.
Nice
but
rebound.
Board. She got up for that one, Coach.
Yes, she did.
And we're going to have a foul on that play.
Jump ball.
And that's going to stay here, down here with the Raiders. 1:43 to go. We got a 14-16 game. Clackamas with the 2-point lead. Raiders with the ball.
Woo! Nice. Mac again.
Pettingill bringing out her bag of tricks tonight. She does not want to lose.
Wow.
Coach. Off the wrong foot jump shot, and that was good.
And Clackamas owning the boards.
Long range 3s, 2 of them no good for Clackamas, and rebounded underneath. Tough rebound there.
Taylor Morris over there a little bit too close to Alondra Maldonado.
Number 3, Taylor Morris.
Raiders want this.
Yeah, they do. They're playing really inspired, like they want to win and have an upset tonight, and they keep it up, and they could pull off the upset. Down the lane, the lob. And we had a fight for the ball, and it looks like that turnover is going to go. That ball is going to be turned over to Clackamas.
Yeah, a little bit too much pressure from Clackamas on that possession there, and the Raiders coughed it up. It's a nice screen down there.
Rainbow jump shot falls there. Good looking shot there.
Ellie Bankafear set a nice screen for that wide open jump shot.
Down the lane on the runner, that's no good.
Nice rebound. Nice rebound.
The Cavaliers had a nice chance to score inside and weren't able to finish.
Come on, Peyton. That's what I'm expecting from Peyton.
She catches down low.
Yeah, catch, turn around. No one can block her shot. She doesn't have to go anywhere. Catch it, turn, shoot it. Nice ball handling by
McKenzie.
Yeah.
With the straight handles. She gets to the lane and scores inside, keeping her team right in this thing. Only 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what Clackamas decides to do.
Bree.
And she got fouled. She should have had an and one. She hits with 2 seconds to go.
Pia Canome was nice there.
Bree Pia Canome having a great first quarter here. Great first half, excuse me, for the Clackamas Cavs as they find themselves up 23-18 over the Lady Raiders. And we're having a great game here Friday night, Reynolds High School. We're going to take a little break and come back with our halftime analysis and a couple of special announcements for you.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic, prove you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders, where they find themselves down 18-23 against the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers. Having ourselves a pretty good game here on Friday night, and a lot closer than we thought, Coach.
Absolutely. I expected it to be close in the first quarter, but I expected the Cavaliers to pull out and be ahead by quite a bit, and it's taken them a while to get their motors running. You know, when you've lost 2 games in league to the best team in league, you've beaten everyone else handily by, double figures easily. It's often tough to get up for a game, but that's no excuse. I mean, they've had wide open shots and they haven't been able to knock them down. Peyton didn't shoot the ball. She'd get the ball in the post and pass out to the guards, which is a good thing, but you as a post player need to establish yourself in the beginning of the game, and then you go out to your shooters. So I think the shooters might not have been ready to shoot, but it's a close game no matter what they were doing.
Well, one thing we know is that Reynolds was feeling good about the way they played coming out here, and I'm sure they surprised and caught Clackamas a little bit, unsuspected. That defense that they played, they changed up their zone defense, and they were able to really, even though they didn't get the boards they should have gotten, they were able to slow down Clackamas. And the other thing they were able to do is take care of the ball. Yeah. They didn't turn the ball over, and that's a big point of contention here. And if they can handle the ball and control their turnovers and run, we saw them get out and run. Yeah. Reynolds was able to get some easy baskets too. And Pettingill having herself a great game.
Oh, you know, she is having herself a great game. And, you know, she's an honorable mention in 2015, and she's played varsity basketball for 4 years. She throws the shot and the discus in track. You know, she's one of those all-purpose athletes, and those kind of athletes, when it's time to step up, they usually step up, and that's what she's doing here tonight.
Well, she knows the importance of this game. This could really be a big win for them this season, and Reynolds has to really be happy the way that they've come out and played tonight. Now, Clackamas, what are they going to have to do coming here in the second half to make sure they keep this lead and ensure this win?
You know, they're going to have to come in, and Peyton is going to have to go to work on the inside. Kalani has been non-existent. She needs to show up.
Yeah.
The one thing that they have done consistently is rebound. And if you can rebound, you can usually control a game.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons they're ahead, because they own the boards.
And that's definitely what's kept them in the game here is their offensive rebound. They've had multiple shots underneath. And, you know, they're going to have to clean that up. Reynolds, if they want to pull this win off, they're going to have to get, you know, down and dirty inside and make sure they can at least hold their own on the board.
Yeah, they're going to have to make it a one and done for Clackamas. They can't let Clackamas have 3 and 4 shots in one possession, because they're going to start knocking down those.
Yeah, eventually those guards will get hot.
Yeah, and then it's over.
Yeah, it is. So, like we said, Clackamas feeling really good about them. Reynolds feeling really good about themselves right now, as they're only down a few here and starting the second half. We expect them to come out with, you know, more energy.
Yeah, I know Coach Todd was not happy in the locker room.
Right. So I'm sure he's coaching them up down there. And with just over a minute to go, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back here pretty much with the start of the third quarter here at Reynolds High School.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Lady Raiders. They're only down right now, 18-23, and really have to feel good about the way they played, especially defensively. That's what's kept them in this game. Even though they haven't a good job rebounding, they haven't done a great job. They've hit some great opportunity shots, and they found themselves right in the smack dab in the middle of this thing. So Clackamas is going to start out with the ball. Down the lane. That's too easy right there, Coach.
Much too easy, and that's how, if you're Clackamas, that's how you want to start the second half.
And they come up with a steal and interior passing inside, and they get another lay.
Yeah, and that's Kalani right there. And that's Bree, who got pushed from behind and made the layup. Man, I'll tell you, that Pia Canome is something else.
That's right. Bree with a quick steal inside, and all of a sudden Clackamas all over Reynolds on the defensive end, able to turn the ball over 3 times in a row. And all of a sudden they are up 29-18 here, only 30 seconds into the third quarter.
Unbelievable. She averages a little over 10 points.
Yeah.
And like I said before, she leads the team in offensive rebounding with 3. She's a 5'2". She was all league last year, and Jalen had to take a timeout after that. That's not the way he thought his team would come out in the second half.
No, it's not. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout. Now, let's just keep it right here. That was a short timeout, Coach. And Jalen obviously was a little bit disappointed the way they came out here at the beginning of the third quarter. Turning the ball over 3 times is not what he drew up, I'm sure, at halftime.
I'm not thinking it is.
Yeah. So he had a quick pep talk there with the girls, and hopefully they're going to respond here, because they were right in this thing, and now they find themselves down, as I mentioned.
And that's how fast things can turn around in a basketball game.
Yeah, it is. Well, they're down by 9 here, and looking to add to that lead. They're down by 11 on that.
she hit the free throw. 12.
Nice drive down the lane, and that's no good. Rebounded off the Clackamas, and they're off and running on their version of the fast break. Was able to get back on the D, though.
Right in for a layup.
Nice entry pass, Coach.
Yes, and she did a nice job of passing and cutting, which is one of the basic basketball skills we talk about. Not quite a give and go, but very, very close.
Defensive pressure right now.
Lots of defensive pressure
Oregon
right
City
now.
knows they have them on the ropes, and they get them to cough up a bad shot there from the baseline.
There's Kalani.
Nice
beautiful pass.
And now they're playing like the Cavaliers that their coach probably recognizes them a little bit more right now. He's feeling good over there on the sideline.
Yeah, Kalani got a little happy over there, got a little too close with a little push, and the ref called it.
Cavalier foul number 15, Kalani Hayes, the third. Checking in for the Cavs, number 3, Taylor Moore.
So Kalani has 3, and she had to go. And they brought in number 3 to replace her.
Wow.
So Taylor Morris is back on the floor. So they have 4 quick guards on the floor for Clackamas.
Pettingill with the drive and dish. Good defense
Nice.
by Clackamas.
Good rebound. Good block by Peyton.
Peyton able to recover and block that point blank shot underneath. Clackamas with a huge height advantage underneath and starting to take advantage of it. Ball almost turned over there.
Smart move, threw it off her foot. Alondra's one of the team captains and very, very smart. She's the heartbeat of this team.
Maldonado's had a couple of good games. We've watched her play this year. And there's almost a steal, and it is a turnover. And off and running, the Cavaliers able to score on the secondary break there.
Good fake. Nice pass. 2-on-1. Good kick.
Good defense. If you can't get it with your hands, just knock it anywhere you can. Luna with the ball underneath, calling out the out of bounds play. Nice quick hitting play. They're going to get free throws out of that. They caught
Maldonado going to the line again.
They caught Clackamas sleeping on that play. And really, they jumped out quickly, 36-18. This game was only a 5-point game at halftime.
Absolutely. And we're not even 3 minutes into it.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, Maldonado stops the bleeding right there with that free throw.
Good. Now let's see if they can get a stop at the other end.
Just have to go back to that tough D they were playing in the first half. Got to control the boards.
Crystal Mendoza from behind had her elbow laying on Carol.
Crystal Mendoza. Checking into the game for the Raiders, number 31, Emily Mullins.
Coach is bringing Emily back.
Mullins is back in to see if she can help on that defensive board. Long shot, no good, but rebounded and out of bounds. And that's going to stay down here on this end with Clackamas. Get a chance to run their out of bounds play. They get it inside.
Spin
their
move.
big post player, and that's blocked. They're going to call a foul. Nice effort there.
It's one of the things I teach my players is you don't spin move back into the help defense unless you're absolutely sure no one's there. Had she been a post player, that's a block shot and a fast break going the other way.
Almost have to have eyes maybe in the back of your head to make sure you feel that defense out when you spin inside.
Exactly.
Easy way to get an offensive foul. She's showing some nice skill level, though, with that move.
No, yeah. No
Very
doubt
nice,
about
smooth
it.
move.
And with her free throws.
Clackamas up 37-20 here, 5:11 to go. Third quarter action here at Reynolds High School. Reynolds in their offense and Clackamas applying the pressure.
Definitely good pressure. Nice turnaround jumper, though. Got pushed from behind.
Nice looking offensive set there for Reynolds, unable to score. But Maldonado staying aggressive, and that's what they got to do right now. Down 18, they need points. Pettingale's going to have to really wake up and maybe start shooting some three-pointers of her own.
Oopsie.
Nice looking drive, just off her foot and off and running. The Raiders able to get back and thwart that play. And nice D, they get the turnover.
Good hustle. They've gone back to that press they had earlier.
And that's what you got to do. You got to press teams that press you. I really feel that's the best way to go, because teams who press don't like to be pressed.
Exactly. And if you want to play an up-tempo game, you have to be able to press.
Yeah, you really do.
It's hard to run on made baskets and rebounds.
Unless you're the Golden State Warriors. We got a foul right here on the pick.
Yeah, that's Maddie.
She didn't like that call.
She didn't like it at all.
Cat foul on number 5, Maddie Oates. The fourth. Checking in for the Cavaliers, number 45, Miranda.
Maddie didn't like it because it was her fourth foul.
Yeah, she's going to have to get some rest over there with the coach. Kalani Hayes putting pressure. And Clackamas extending their pressure out. Nice baseline pass down the lane on the drive. And we're going to get a foul.
Ellie Bankerfer. Really, it's Bank of Fear. Nice move.
That doesn't fall inside, and there's a big scrum down low for the ball.
Nice. Alondra with a heads-up play, just shot it out of the scrum.
That Aussie Rules scrum down there, playing some Aussie Rules football, mate. It's a nice little drive and jump shot just inside the free throw line. That falls for Mackenzie Pettingale. See if that wakes up the offense there for Reynolds. Long range jump shot, no good.
Wow.
Uncharacteristic air ball three there.
Yeah, Bree had to smile at that one because she doesn't do that very often.
Pick and Gnome does not usually miss by that far. Off and running on the offense.
Bing.
There's the kick for the three-point shot.
Nice.
That's good. The long-range three falls. Reynolds showing some life here, Coach, with 3:35 to go.
It's nice to see. They're not rolling over. They're competing. They're doing their defensive assignments and forcing turnovers like that.
And that's what you have to do. You have to stick to the game plan even when you get behind. You can't catch up in 2 or 3 plays. It takes a minute. Reynolds showing that patience. Coach has to be happy right now as they get the turnover. Chance to cut into that lead.
Miranda Damon just left the game. She didn't look very happy. Kalani with a steal.
And that's just unnecessary turnover there. Got to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Clackamas off and running. They're going to get free throws on this. Reynolds with a great opportunity to score a 2 or 3 and cut that thing down to 9 or 10 points, and they turn over, and here the Cavaliers, they don't get free throws, but they're going to get the ball out of bounds.
And Annie Luna had to check out there, and that's not good for them.
Well, she had that turnover, Coach. And I don't know why. It looks like she wasn't really playing too inspired. Coach is talking to her right now about that. You can't have those mental lapses, because all of a sudden you get, the other team scores 3 or 4 quick buckets and you're out of this thing.
Yeah, we're talking about you can't take a play off if you're on the floor.
Nice looking jump shot.
Nice shot.
And that falls. That's only
there
a 2.
It is. Taylor Morris, she comes off the bench, and her job is to score from outside.
She's instant offense for the Cavs, and she does what she's supposed to do. Reins in that 2-point shot. I'm going to have a call here down below, and they're walking towards the other end. Coach has his hands on his face. He's just having a tough way right now of it.
Not sure what that was, but
it's a turnover.
Turnover.
We don't know how, why, when, where, what happened, but Clackamas able to get the ball back, trying to build on that lead, and they go down low. Good defense on the reach in.
Yeah, and Peyton has to go and get the ball. She stood there and waited for the ball to come to her.
That was Mullins with that tip
Good
pass.
follow.
Nice looking drive down the baseline.
Mac in the house.
The Mac attack is in full effect right now, and the Raiders, I thought it was Clackamas with the timeout, but we're going to take a timeout regardless, and we'll be right back here with more third quarter action.
This timeout brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. You come in, they come running. And Buffalo Wild.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Run and Gun Raiders, and they're trying to climb back into this thing, Coach.
Yes, they are. I'm really impressed with Mackenzie Pettingill. We've had him 3 times, and this is the 3rd time, and now she's showing me what Coach has been telling me the whole season about her.
Yeah, she's really woken up, and hopefully she'll keep it up right now and try to get her team back into this thing. A couple of threes, and you never know what could happen.
You never know. But I think Clackamas has different ideas than.
Yeah, they don't want to let this thing go. They've really built themselves a nice little lead here, and right now it's kind of in the balance.
They're in their 2-1-2 zone, trying to get the ball into Peyton. And they're very patient. And there it goes, but it was not a good pass.
Definitely not a good pass. That thing was tipped twice. Reynolds able to come up with a steal. Almost a carry there. She thought about it. And they're trying to go inside. Good defense by Clackamas. It's an open 3-point shot, no good.
Oh.
Almost an offensive rebound. And the Cavs are out and running, doing their thing. There's a block underneath, but there's going to be a foul on that play.
I'm not sure that Bree knew she was there, because Bree kind of floated.
Yeah, she floated in a little bit lackadaisical on the finish there at the rim, but she's going to be lucky to get some free throws out of it here.
Raider foul number 20, Taylor King, her first.
She'll knock these down. There's one of them. And there's the second one.
Clackamas in their full court pressure.
Yep, that press.
And it turns them over right there.
They went back to the trap, the immediate trap, instead of the waiting trap.
Yeah, it was a quick quick hitting trap on the out of bounds play, and they caught the Raiders unsuspecting, but they didn't turn it over. The Raiders have a chance here. And that ball's knocked out of bounds underneath.
They're waiting. They have to catch the ball and attack before the trap comes. Let's see if they can do it this time.
There's a reach in right there. Should have been a foul. Let's see what the call is.
Coach Todd is not happy that the FAR ref called the foul and that his team is put them in the bonus on that foul.
Yeah.
Now foul on number 3, Taylor Morris. Her third.
See if we can knock these down, huh?
They can use these free throws right here with the clock stopped with 1:16 to go here. Third quarter. Clackamas 43, Reynolds 27. Reynolds trying to cut into this lead. First three throw up and no good.
Kalani up for that rebound.
Breeze on the attack. They're passing the ball around. Hayes trying to drive down the lane. He's going to get fouled on that play.
Yeah, Maria Velador got a little too close on that drive.
Contested three-point shot, no good.
Good rebound.
Definitely a good rebound and box out there. And Reynolds able to get the ball. And let's see if they can cut into this lead. Almost a bad pass. Actually was a bad pass. She just got lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Because if Kalani had gone with the correct hand, she would have had a layup.
Yep. Got to use your offhand on that. Players, learn how to use your left hand as well as your right.
And when you're going for a steal, you go for the steal with the hand closest to the ball.
Tough defense here by Clackamas, almost a turn. Reynolds having all kinds of...
Nice ball handling, good pass.
Great pass. Her teammate wasn't ready.
Exactly, I was gonna say the receiver wasn't ready for the pass. Oopsie. Nice hustle there. Maria Velador all over the court.
They go inside.
And that's what Peyton has to do. She has to turn and take the ball to the basket when she only has one player on her.
She should be able to have the advantage going one-on-one as long as there's not a double team.
Absolutely. She's
got the height advantage.
Yeah, and she's going to Northern Arizona. She's second on the team in scoring at 11 points. She's eight rebounds, and she was an honorable mention last year. So the ball goes into you. You're the franchise.
Yeah. And that's what they expect. And she's delivering here on the free throw line. And she's had a pretty good offensive game tonight, to be honest with you. She just hasn't been aggressive enough.
Exactly. Kalani went out for a little breather, looks like.
The Raiders with the ball underneath. Almost a turnover. They get it down on the break. 6-footer no good, but they get the offensive board. And they launch the three. That's no good.
And they get the last shot of the quarter, though.
They do get the last shot of the quarter, and it doesn't go. And they are down. The Reynolds Lady Raiders, 27, to the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers, who have 44. We'll be right back with your fourth quarter action here at MetroEast Sports, Friday night game of the week.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
And we're back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Lady Raiders, where they're down 27-44 against the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers. And it's been an up and down game here in the third quarter. Reynolds had a real good shot going in at halftime, but obviously the Cavaliers have woken up, Coach.
They have awakened the sleeping giant.
Yeah, they have. And they've jumped out here to a 44-27 lead. Let's see what the Raiders can do here defensively starting out this fourth quarter.
Bree is a general out there. She runs the team.
Yeah, she does. They call her the little general.
Set that up. She set that up.
And bang, 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 the three falls.
And Taylor Morris again out there.
The beautiful jump shot. Just what Reynolds didn't want to see. There's an inside shot though. Maldonado. She tests the waters in the paint, right down the heart and teeth of the defense. She's able to score.
Yeah, that was a nice drive and finish. Bree with a skip pass. They get it right in there. Nice out. Ready to shoot. Can't knock it down.
And rebounded here. Reynolds with the chance to cut into the lead. They get him to miss one. And that's out the foot. That's going to stay with the Lady Raiders.
Maddie Oakton, though, running over there trying to track that down.
And for some reason, we have a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout, too, with 6:59 to go. Fourth quarter action.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
And we're back here. Action already going. Mackenzie trying to get inside.
Yeah, Mac trying to go on Kalana, and that's hard.
And there's a step through right there. Maldonado really impressing me with her offensive skills. She's attacking tonight, Coach, and trying to be that second scorer for Reynolds, trying to help Pettingale out.
Absolutely, because Pettingale has Kalani on her, and Kalani is the best defender on the team, and she can guard all 5 positions. So Mac has to be tired.
And you see Kalani has her game face on.
Yeah.
You see no smiles. It's all
business.
Strictly business, not personal, just business. Maldonado lines it up. She gets that one to fall.
Looks smooth.
That one finds its way home, and Reynolds pushes their score up to 30. 17-point lead. Anything can happen, really.
Anything can happen if they get hot and play some defense.
The only bad news is there's no shot clock, so Clackamas doesn't have to shoot. Nice turnover there, though. Good hands. They need to be in a hurry on their offense, though. They can't be lackadaisical. Nice spin and step back. The sweet-looking offensive play.
And they know they have to get a shot off and score.
That shot's off there. No good.
Let's see what kind of out-of-bounds play they run here. They've had a couple that were successful early on.
Picking on with that last jumper. She's trying to take this game over here. Fourth quarter, make sure she leads her team to victory. Out of bounds play into Bree. She sets the offense up again, directing traffic.
Yeah, and a lot of times your best out of bounds play is merely to get the ball inbound. Yeah. Right in there to Peyton.
Nice
piece of cake.
Spin off the glass. That's easy money right there.
Easy money. That's there all night, even with 3 people on her.
Almost a travel there.
Yep.
And there's a steal behind Bree.
Yep. Nice pass. Oh.
And her teammate, running mate, misses the point-blank layup. Hayes wish she had that one back.
Oh, you know she does.
We're going to have fouls here. Clackamas.
Taylor Morris.
Checking in for the Raiders.
Really touch foul, but
yeah. Well, right now Clackamas willing to trade baskets. They know as long as they score, every time that Reynolds scores, they're going to win this game. So really the onus is on the Raiders to get some steals.
Mack doing it again. Nice. She's having a nice game.
She really is an all-around game. That free throw is nothing but net. And right now, the Raiders 33. The visiting Clackamas Cavs 49. 5:15 to go.
They're trying to bring them out of that zone.
Which they really should come out of the zone anyway right now.
They have to. The time is running out on them.
It's time. At least go into a zone trap. We know Clackamas, there's no reason to shoot.
No.
They're going to take their time.
We're in Oregon.
Yes, we are. And the weather can attest to that. We had a rainy one today. Nice looking jump shot.
Nice, Kalani.
Hayes.
Wow.
With the baseline 15-footer. And there's a spin move. It looked like it could have been a foul. And it's a play on. And we're going to have a timeout here on the injury timeout. She gets up, and the fans give her a hand. It was a nice spin move. She just got her feet tangled up there.
Yeah. A little tangle move. A little tango on the court.
Annie Luna, tough player and tough competitor, has had a good game tonight too.
Yes, she's been very productive.
Clackamas just working the time off the clock, and really, the Raiders, they go inside, and that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. And that's the problem that Reynolds has going man, because if they go man,
they're in trouble.
They're in.
You got a mismatch. You're going to have a mouse in the house down low every time.
But I'm impressed with Reynolds tonight. This is the best that they've played that when we've had them.
Yeah.
And they look good. They're just outplayed.
Yeah. They just have more athletes, and that's why in the conference Clackamas is where they are headed to state.
Lost 4 on the season, one early on to South Medford, and then they lost to Oregon City twice, and they lost to Southridge early on also. They've been playing good basketball. It's not surprising to me that they're making this move.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 more games left in conference play, and the state playoffs start a week from tonight.
Something like that.
Or the playing games actually start.
Yeah.
Checking in for the Raiders.
So it's March Madness time coming up here, Coach. Best time of the year.
Best time of the year. Gotta love it.
Yeah, you do. This will be your first year not being on the sidelines and taking your ladies to the state playoffs. You've been visiting that situation for the last few years.
Yeah, the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Visited that situation in every year of my high school coaching career.
Well, Coach, it's good to have you next to me now.
It's great to be here.
The pressure's off. Nice drive down the baseline, excuse me.
Nice down the middle
of the key.
Yep. Pia Canome, I hadn't seen her. Nice draw the foul. Very nice way to draw the foul, Annie Luna, and stop the clock.
Yeah, with the up and under.
And even called the foul on her own.
She helped the ref out there. Sometimes you got to help them. They don't see that.
Now foul number 33, Peyton Carroll. Her second. Andy Luna at the line.
Let's see if Luna can hit a couple free throws here. Both teams in the bonus with 3:31 to go.
Nice arc. A little off.
It looked good, but it was just a hair off. She lines it up again for her second attempt.
Nice arc, all net.
Sweet looking free throw.
Got a little press going here.
Well, you would think they would have come out at least pressing and man-to-man, but still falling back on the defensive end.
Pia wants that ball back in the corner. I mean, Bree.
And now they do go into man-to-man. They have to here, 3:05 to go.
Which plays right into the hands.
Ooh,
with the one hand.
Finish on the circus. Nice looking shot there, Maldonado.
Wow. Give it to her. That's a score.
It should be an easy one, and it is. And she gets the and one. Nothing really Reynolds can do. That's why they play zone, because they have no one to match up against the height of the Cavaliers.
And I'm not sure about that.
And they call that one on Maldonado. Carroll's going to get free throws. And Coach, as you mentioned, she's going to be definitely playing at the next level.
Yep, Northern Arizona for her. She's going to go up in the Mile High. Nice pass. Oh.
The ball's out of bounds, kicked, but it goes off of Reynolds. And that's going to go over to the Cavaliers.
Crystal let that pass go by. I'm not sure why. You got to want the ball at this point in the game.
You do. You need every possession.
Nice take, good pass out, wide open shot for Bree. She misses it. Coming right, nice pass. Let's see if we got it.
And there's a finish. Yes. That's the second one.
Maldonado.
She's having herself a nice fourth quarter here.
Yes, she is.
She hasn't given up. Baseline drive and dish inside to the big post presence there. That's just easy money right there. You can't really do much about that.
No, you can't fault your team for that.
It's an open jump shot. See, can they get
and a good rebound.
Offensive board there.
We got Ellie Bankofear watching. They caught her watching.
Cavs foul on number 30, Eliana Bankofear.
Yeah, Bankofear with that foul. We'll have free throws here. That first one's no good.
Crystal's better than that.
Mendoza, she's a junior. She'll be back next year. And they've got quite a few juniors on this team.
Yeah. Good tip, and Crystal hustled it down. That's Alondra again.
Nice. Nice drive. Step through.
Annie Luna.
And one. Luna with the emphatic fist. She's feeling herself right now.
They're playing to the very end of the horn.
Well, that's what you like to see. Coach has to be happy they haven't hung their heads. He's sending in some subs right now. But he really pretty much has his starting team and his top 6 players playing right now. They haven't given up a bit here.
No, and they're trying to get back into this game. They're scrapping and doing whatever they can. Good job of getting to the rim, stopping the clock. Now if they can hit their free throws.
That first one's off.
And they scrap it down again. Pettingill goes inside. And we got another stop clock. And that's Alondra once again. Maldonado's not messing around.
No. Maldonado right now and Luna, they really are trying to will themselves back into this game. They haven't looked at the time left. They're playing like there's still plenty of time, and that's good.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
That's perfect.
Don't worry about the clock. Just play and play your tails off.
You know, they could have rolled over.
Yeah, they could have.
It could have been a 30, 40-point game easily.
Yeah.
She gets him to 44. And here's Bree again. They're going to spread them out. When you come out there and guard Bree, she's going to get around you.
Clackamas just happy to do their little three-man weave. Try to
nice defense. Nice defense. Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Doing a good job of switching but sleeping.
And inside, and that's an easy two.
Yeah, they fell asleep on the baseline. The three guards did a great job, and then we went to sleep.
There's a pick.
Steal by Bree. 2-on-1. Nice pass.
Sweet lay
finish
by Hayes on the finish.
Yes.
And Clackamas looking like the team that's ready to go to state right now.
And Annie did a little hop before she passed the ball.
They caught her.
Yeah.
She did take a little mini travel trip.
Yeah, you know.
She packed a little bag this time, not a big one.
It was only a carry-on.
Yeah. But they caught her. Almost is still there.
Almost.
And it looks like Clackamas is going to be content to run this thing out.
Good backdoor cut.
Or maybe they're not.
Kalani to the rim.
With the left, and I love that.
Yeah.
And that should do it, Coach, right there.
Yeah. But look at Clackamas. They're still playing hard.
Yeah, they are.
Good screen.
It's a nice jump shot.
Oh, Pettingill again. Man, she said, I've been kind of quiet, but.
Yeah. She wants us to remember that name. Pettingill finishes off the scoring for Reynolds as they fall at home. 47 points to 65 for the Cavaliers. And that was a great game, and we're going to take a break right here and be back with our analysis after the game here.
You can say with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book could be the first little thing. Helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School after a great ladies game tonight. And the Lady Cavaliers lost tonight. Excuse me, the Clackamas Cavaliers actually won tonight against the Reynolds Raiders. And we got our primetime player of the game, Pia Canome, Bree.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you.
And it was a great game. It was fun watching you tonight. How do you guys feel about your performance tonight? Were you disappointed? Were you happy? Or are you just, in between there?
I think in between, because first half we weren't really knocking down our shots, but then after the half we got it together and then we made our shots. So we ended off with a good game.
Yeah. And then, about your performance. We know you're an all-conference player, and we know that you're a senior this year, right?
No, sophomore. I'm a sophomore this year.
Well, I got that wrong. So they have a great future here. As being a sophomore and being the leader, how does that feel out there?
It feels good. Knowing that I'm kind of young, I feel like I have to have a lot of confidence out there and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you did play with a lot, and we saw your facial expression changed in the second half, and you really put your game face on, and that's really when I think you guys turned it around coming out of there at the halftime. What did Coach tell you guys down there to get you guys sparked and ready for that second half?
We just had to have our feet ready and get ready to shoot because most of them were coming down to our post. So, and then a lot of our players were open. We just had to knock down our shots and focus.
All right, Coach, do you have something to ask me about going to state?
It seemed to me that you guys got it going with your defense right off the jump. You guys came out of halftime and put that trap on them and coughed up 3 turnovers and 6 points in about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So it seems like your defense has a lot to do with how well you guys play. Is that how you look at it?
Yeah, our defense really helped us. I think defense helped us because we were more intense on offense too. Because our defense really pushed us to get better on offense.
Well, going towards state, what are you guys looking forward? Is there somebody that you guys have your eyes on that you're going to be playing when it comes to the state playoffs? Who's the team that you know you're going to maybe face down the road?
Central Catholic.
Central Catholic.
Yeah.
How did you guys do against them so far this year?
We beat them both times. Our second game wasn't as good as our first one because we didn't have one of our strong players, but we stick through it and we still pulled a win.
Right. Well, it was great talking to you. We look forward to watching you for the next couple years. I didn't know you, like I said, you were a sophomore, and we wish you good luck going into the state playoffs and for the rest of the season. And that was our player again of the night, Bree Picanon. All right. And that was from MetroEast Sports. Thank you for watching us, and we'll catch you at our next Mountain Conference game of the week. Thank you.